Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Island Mansion. We're getting towards the end now. In fact, this is the penultimate building episode, which is the one before the last building episode. This is episode 18. Today will probably end up being a slightly shorter video. We're going to be building a silo for the barn and the sort of farm side here, so he can get his crops and get them put into the silo. Well, are silos just storage, or do they do something else? I think they're just storage. Next episode, oh yeah, and today we'll be dressing up the rest of the island, perfecting it to how at least I like it. Next episode, we're going to be building a private yacht / sailboat thing. Not quite sure if I want a yacht or sailboat yet. It'll probably end up being a similar size to that. It'd be really cool if you could go inside it though, just like a little tiny little interior. And then episode 20 will be the final montage that I do with every series, like I just did not that long ago. In fact, with the cruise ship series on episode 30, I done that sort of montage with the music. I really like doing that because it basically gives me a way, mostly do it for my benefit, to be honest, because it gives me a way to remember in the future how my series turned out. So like in years to come, I'll be able to sort of load up that video, just the last one of how it looked, and either go, wow, yeah, no, I was pretty good at Minecraft, or wow, I was really bad at Minecraft back then, depending on how things go. I might get better at building, I might get worse at building. We'll just have to wait and see. But you guys always support anyway, even if when I put out, you know, the little sort of montage or compilation of, you know, different shots and the music, you guys always support me, and I really do appreciate that. I cannot believe how much support I get sometimes from you guys. Blows my mind. Anyway, just lowering down just a slight little smidge of that hill there, so we can so we can put the silo on nice flat ground. There, this one here. Yeah, I don't really want to build the silo like half on a block that's one block higher. Oh yeah, and I haven't forgotten about the thing to show you at the end of the series. Well, we might do that next episode, or I might do it on episode 20. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about it, so don't worry, okay? You can still comment it in case I do forget, but I haven't forgotten yet. Red. Silo's going to be made out of red clay, and it's going to have some white or grey. It's either white or grey. Let's have a look at... I don't think we've got anything really white. No. Grey. Great, I got it right. I usually do EY for some reason. Grey, well, I mean, that looks pretty nice. Do we have like a... Obviously, we've got the mossy stone, which is a very clean one. I think we will probably end up using that. Oh, I tell you what, normal clay could look nice as well. Yeah. Oh, the cyan stained clay. No, we're going to go with this. So, silo. Pretty easy to do. They shouldn't be that hard. I'm not going to use World Edit for this. I'm going to be doing this by hand. And I think we want to do... How big? Let's say 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4. Is that too big? That's very big. That's very big. Okay, let's go 3 and 1 in the corner. That's quite a reduction, but I think that'll be a much better size. It's a really easy pattern to do as well. So we go... Keep destroying the wrong blocks. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. There isn't that much wheat or crops on the island, so he doesn't really need a big one, does he? And then what we're going to do is in the corners here, I think I'm going to use mossy stone for up the side and then clay for the roof of it. But yeah, just on the front and the back, probably we'll just have a line going up. So, unsure on height. I don't really know how high these things go. I don't think that they're that grossly tall. But if you have it too short, it's going to look really stumpy. And if you have it too tall, it's going to look really unbalanced. I think it's probably the best word for it. So we sort of need to get that fine balance. Ugh, come on, come up. No. This is easier on console. When you're building up in a pillar, it's much easier on console. You can just hold down the trigger and hold down A to go up. And it sort of keeps you at that same speed. On PC, it doesn't do that. You fly up fast. Well, at least you fly up faster than I can click sometimes. Click. Try and race it up. There's no way to sort of fly slower either. And you can't hold it down. Why can't I hold down the trigger like that? If I hold down the trigger, it does like 3 or 4 blocks, and then it can't keep up. Why can't it keep up? Why would they make it so the auto place was slower than what you can fly? That makes no sense. Alright, so what we got? Just a little corner to go here. Ooh. Is it quicker 1 by 1, or is it quicker by doing it 3 at a time? Probably 1 by 1. I never know. I never know. Okay, last little corner here, and then we'll put the roof on. These are very simple builds. They don't really require any detail really on them either. That looks about the right height. I haven't got any pictures. I looked at my computer screen because I usually have a picture of like a silo or a barn or something like that, so I sort of can gauge what sort of things I need to do. But I didn't have a picture of a silo next to me, so I don't know. I think one more block higher. This is going to look really cool on the overview as well. Anything that adds a little bit of height to a map really does help a lot. So for the roof, very, very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1 block wider than the tube, just so it overhangs that little bit, like this. Very nice texture to use as well. The clay is going to work really, really well. And then I'm going to go over this one and over this one. Is that how it works? That one and that one. Yeah, that's how I want to do it. So it's going to go from being a circle to being a square to going back to a circle. Sometimes it's the best way to do them. It looks much more dome-like if you do it that way. And I might add one there. I'm definitely adding one here. There, and there. Those 3 go behind, and that one goes down there. And there. So we've gone back to sort of a square again. But as you can see, it's sort of getting that dome like effect on it. These ones, and probably those ones to be fair. Like that. Still looking nice and domey. That looks better, I think. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Yeah. I want a really sort of roundish top, so I think the next layer is like this, or it might be down a layer. No, that works. I think that works. I think that looks pretty good for the silo. Don't you? I think it does. Okay, let's get some fences to go up the side here. We're going to go up. I think I want a log as well. I want a log at the bottom and maybe the top. Oops. Maybe not the top, and maybe not all the way up. Maybe up to like here. I think it looks so boring and dull. In real life, they look boring and dull as well. It's not like it's Minecraft that makes it look dull. These things just aren't that interesting to look at. So if we can sort of make them look a little bit more interesting by adding some wooden details up the side, then I'll be happy. Maybe some cobblestone walls to look like some pipes or something as well. That would be cool. Down here. I mean, this isn't a farm anyway. Well, it's sort of like a farm mansion. Ended up being like a farm mansion. And I know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense to have a tractor on an island. But at the end of the day, the island's big enough to have a tractor. I wouldn't want to mow this with a hand mower. Maybe you'd get a ride-on mower. But I think it doesn't make too much... it's not like it doesn't make too much sense. It seems to make sense to me. Okay, spruce as a nice sort of different wood to cap it off. That's sort of what we've been using to detail a lot of the wood around the place. In fact, it's quite interesting. On the front dock, we've used dark oak as like the cap block, yeah, along here, dark oak slabs. On the front, we've used oak, and on here, we've used spruce, and on the barn, we've used spruce. That's quite weird, isn't it, how we've done it? Oh, yeah, I noticed this last video, look. This is the ceiling of the floor, the ceiling of the, like, top floor. I didn't realise it poked through. I know, it's just like at the end of the video when I stopped recording, I was like, huh? Oh, that's what it is. I wonder if a slab would be nice underneath there as well. Just a nice grey one. Yeah, I think that will look really, really nice. So that goes around there like that. Decent looking silo, very decent looking silo. Cobblestone walls, cobblestone walls going straight up this grey. I'll just give a little bit more depth to that. Something like that. Yep, perfect. I like that little slab at the end there as well. I'm gonna have that going down to there. Okay, and there's our silo. Very, very. I like that. That turned out better than I thought it would. So, now what we need to do is we need to go round the island, both sort of on the centre part of the island and around the edge, and just fine-tune any blocks that don't look good, like this one. Don't like that. I don't like this sharp corner, so I'm sort of going to curve that off. Need to put that there. I should probably grass it as I go as well, not be lazy. Nice round corners on that. Let's go around the middle of the island first. I think we're all good here. We can't really see too much under there. This doesn't make sense. Oh, it sort of does. It doesn't make sense there. But that makes no sense there now. So put those in. Parkour back out again. This... No, that's all good. No, I'm going to take that one away. Just extend that a little bit. That just makes it look a little bit better. That one doesn't make any sense. I want that like that again. Around the side here, looking pretty good there. I don't want to do around the edge yet. We're concentrating on the top first. This was just done. That's a nice smooth curve. See, there's no blocks that are sticking out. No like single ones. It's just a really nice sort of curve. Very happy with that. Let's sort of head round the back a little bit here. Looks all good there. Oh yeah, they're gonna. How come this one is grass underneath the slab, but these ones have changed? I assume that they would change to being dirt, because obviously then the grass isn't getting any light, so the grass dies. I think that's how it works most of the time. But how come that one was? I don't know. Ow. Ooh. I just stood on something sharp while sitting down. That really hurt. It is. Okay, around the side here. This is all good. Oh, no, look. Block missing here. 2 blocks missing. I'm going to do it like that. And I don't like that one. Perfect. This should have clay. Like that. See, these are the kind of details that you'll miss otherwise. And it looks so much better if you just put that little bit of work in just to round it all off. I don't like that one there. I like the grass sort of spread out here. That looks pretty nice. It gives a little bit of sort of detail on that area. So I'm going to keep that. This one I don't like. I want that like that. The leaves were all good so far. This one I don't like. I want it like that. Put those in. There's grass there. I don't know if I like the grass going over there. Maybe this should be clear of the long grass. And we put the clay on instead. Like that. Perfect. That's all good to the end there. We've got no animals have trampled our crops. Very happy about that. Do we want a scarecrow on it? Yeah. Why not? Why not? Let's have him right here. We can do fence. I haven't got the fences on me anymore. Fence. We'll do the old jack-o'-lantern style one. That one. Oops. That one. How did that do that? Oh, you could just place straight on top of... You can place straight on top of wheat. I thought it would have trampled the wheat, but it just places on top. Cool. Jack... Oh no, I can't use a jack-o'-lantern because it's now a helmet. Or the pumpkin, at least, is now a helmet. What else can we use then? That looks like a head. Yeah, see, I've redone the pumpkin texture to look like a racing helmet. And obviously the jack-o'-lantern has a different face on it, that's all. Mob head? Mob head would work. Mob head. We'll have a zombie mob head. Or... No, you probably want a normal mob head, don't you? Oh, yeah. Put that down. Put that down. I don't think that he's meant to be like that. We'll have a zombie one then. That's better. Okay. Torch. Obviously, light it up a little bit. That looks cool. Just on the end. It's actually not my favourite. I don't like the arms. Is there anything... What if we done it... We need a full block that we can place something on. And then we do the old lever technique. The old school. This is like the really old way of doing people, in fact. Before we had... We'll have his arms up. Before like mods and everything and villagers. Before villagers, everyone would make people that looked like that, but with a pumpkin on the top. That was like the standard villager looking guy when you were making towns and stuff. It was pretty funny. That looks good. From a distance there, it just looks like a little scarecrow. Okay, now we need to go around the outside edging now. Now we've got our terrible sandcastle. Well, it actually doesn't look that bad when you look at it like that. It looks like a sandcastle, but it's really not the greatest. I think I'm very happy about all this. I'm not happy about this one. There we go. The island is floating, but I'm not going to fix that on camera. That's way too big of a job to finish on camera. Fix that one. It's just a matter of putting land and connecting land down to the ground. Not really that bothered about it, to be honest. It's never caused a problem. You can't see it. You can only really see it when the shader pack's turned on, because when the shader pack's on, the water becomes very, very sort of see-through. And that's the only time that it becomes noticeable. We're all good around the back here. No, I like all that. I love that. How I done that hanging there. This one, not good. This one, not good. That one, not good. That one, not good. That one and that one, not good. That one, not good. I like that one. This isn't good. There we go. Little boat there. That's all good. I like that little one rock sticking out there. This is cool. This is a really cool area as well with the hanging. I love how they hang over the edge. The jungle wood was a really good decision as well. Let's hide up that dirt. There's running water there, so we'll sort of hide that up a little bit as well. There we go. And I think pretty... Oop, I see you. There we go. No, that's good there. And I think everything else is pretty dandy. Was that running water? No, just thought it was. Okay, that's pretty much it. We've got the yacht to do next episode. And obviously that's going to need an episode on its own. There's no point trying to cram it in now. Well, it's a pretty decent length episode anyway. It didn't end up turning... I thought it was going to be a lot shorter than this. But I'm very, very happy with it. Very, very happy with the island. Let's see what the silo looks like with the shader pack on. Let it all sort of blend in. And then once the yacht's done, we shall be ending off the series and moving on to something else. I've got a few ideas. Obviously, you guys are always welcome to put your ideas in the comment section as well. Whenever you have an idea for a series, just let me know in the comment section. I'll get added to the list. I was thinking about doing something a little bit different and just playing some maps that other people have made. Adventure maps, well, puzzle maps mostly. I really fancy playing some other people's puzzle maps, if it be redstone maps and stuff like that. If you guys like that idea, then let me know in the comment section. I would love to play some puzzle maps, but if you guys are not interested, then I won't bother. But I'll go with the majority, so if a lot of you say yes, we'll go with that. And just do a few of them, just see how it goes. If we enjoy it, then we'll do more. If not, we'll move on to something else. But I'm very, very happy with this. Let's try and move the sun back a little bit so the silo has a little bit more sun on it. Set time. I think it's time set, but oh well. 5,000? Yeah, it was. Why can't it be that way round, huh? Time set. There we go. We've got the sun sort of on this side now. That looks really nice. I really like the wood and stuff around it. Just makes the silo not look quite as dull. And just sort of brings that out a little bit. Love the speedboat at the front. So the yacht will be next to it. We've got the wooden boat still out the back of the dock, as long as it hasn't floated away. Yeah, the wooden one's still at the back there as well. That's really cool. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!